Alright. It's here on Xbox One. People are playing it. Today is the last day for it. I have played it for the past 3 days. The Infinite Warfare beta. What are my thoughts on it? I personally do like this. I understand why people give it hate, but it's not as bad as it looked from the trailers and all that. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the full game. It's not that good to the point I want to pay $60 for it. No. But I'm enjoying the beta. But after the beta leaves, I'm not gonna mess around trying to get this game. Like, I'm excited for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now that's a game that I'm excited for. But this game has really, it's pulled me in. It makes me want to come back and play it. The only reason why, though, is because how it feels. I know people watching this that haven't played this beta yet. You can tell how it plays. You can just look at it and see how it feels. If you are a true gamer at heart, you can look at the video and be like, oh, it plays like that. But the variant system from Advanced Warfare is back in the game. Which people, as you can see, they just killed me with an epic. 3 days, people have grinded out for epics already. They already got them. That's how much. I bet you people have been playing this game day and night for the past 3 days. But so far, I'm loving the guns, loving the maps. The variant system is the only thing really pissing me off about this game. Yeah, I think just the variant system is really the only thing that pisses me off, and it's really futuristic, but they got it where people ain't like flying around. It's more like the Black Ops 3 feel, you know. But this game really, it wasn't as much of a disappointment as I thought it was. Like I said, I'm not getting it for a full game. It's not worth $60. I don't feel like it is. I don't feel like it is. Like, I want the Modern Warfare Remastered. I feel like I would have more fun playing that. Be very nostalgic. Go in there, play the story over on Xbox One, go play the multiplayer again. Another thing that crossed over was supply drops. That's still here. Yeah, supply drops. One thing I noticed in the settings was you can turn motion blur off, which I'm guessing that's when, like, you run, it kind of gets, like, certain areas around you get blurry. I'm not too sure. But also the sprint reload to cancel, like the reload while you're sprinting. That's optional on this game if you want it or don't want it, which I have it on because I like to sprint and reload, so. Yeah, I'm loving the Neon Tiger camo, like that's really good. I'm trying to go over the positives and negatives of this situation, of like the beta, because I feel like people on YouTube, they go, Infinite Warfare beta sucks, and they just go over all the negatives. Like, me and my friend were talking, he was saying, yeah, they're just going over the negatives. I'm like, well, when I make this video, I want to try to go positive and negative, both sides. Which, it's not as bad as people say it is. It's really not. I personally feel like it has a lot of potential. The zombies are probably gonna be shit, but I don't know, you have to wait and see. Which, I don't think a lot of people have pre-ordered this game. I think most people have got codes off their friends and all that. That's like my friend, he gave me a code. He had a lot of codes. I don't know how that all works, but he messaged me, gave me a code, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play it. Why not? 'Cause I'm not gonna pre-order this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not worth it. And I know that the reason why I say a lot of people haven't pre-ordered this, and it's just mostly people giving their friends codes, because when I'm going in to search for a lobby, it takes me a good 3 minutes to find a game. Maybe 2.5, 3 minutes. So that's why it's kind of like, I don't think a lot of people have pre-ordered this game yet. Probably enough to make sales up, but I don't know. I personally don't know. But I want to cut the game some slack. I was one of the haters at the beginning, like, oh, this gonna be like, it's gonna be trash. It's just gonna be futuristic. A bunch of Wallies running around shooting each other. No, it's not that. It's, yes, there's robots. Yes, it's futuristic, which you can see on the map I'm playing right now. It's called Frontier, I think, and it's like, I'm guessing it's in like a space station. Has like very low gravity. And I personally, like, I don't really mind the futuristic stuff too much anymore. Like, I know this is probably bad, but I'm actually getting used to it. Like, if the games are gonna feel like this, like how Infinite Warfare feels, I'm actually okay with that. Like, I love how this game feels. It's just like, it just feels so smooth. It's just the way I like shooters. But the more I've gotten to play the game, I'm kind of learning more about it. When you press start and you choose your loadout, you can actually change the rig, which that's like the specialist for the Infinite Warfare. Which you can go in there, change what perk you have attached to it, which, like, I guess, payload, I think that's what it was called, payload you had, what weapon or, like, upgrade you had with it, what perk. Which I still don't see them making it where you can change your class from in-game, but maybe we can request that enough for it to come in the next game, and maybe they'll actually listen to their fans instead of just going off on their own and saying, "Oh, fuck the fans, we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do." Nah, like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, like, the fans are requesting boots on the ground, and what I saw of the Modern Warfare Remastered, that is what I want. It looks like it has the same feel of Infinite Warfare, but it's boots on the ground. I don't like the World War I era. Like, I would personally prefer, like, World War II, the Cold War, stuff like that. Not like World War I down to, like, the old wars. I want it to feel... I personally, like, I played Battlefield 1. I was not excited for that. I played the beta for that, and I'm just like, I'm not too excited for it. Just didn't appeal to me. To wrap this up, the grenades, cluster grenades, I haven't really tried out the other grenades. I know it's like trip mines and all that. The cluster grenade, it blows up about 3 times, which it's useful. People are actually using grenades more often in this game. I think that's why they did it. And this game actually is what Advanced Warfare needed to be, because it feels more like Advanced Warfare than anything. And a little Modern Warfare 2, and a little bit of Ghost in there, and Black Ops 3. Kind of them games mixed together. I'd probably give this game a 7 out of 10.